We are back. There better not be any fucking electrical outages, and I don't want to get some damn work done. So, do we go for cadmium, or do we stick with sphalerite, washing it, and that's macerating it? Okay, so we're gonna go for probably gonna go with sodium batteries for now, and then we can extract them and turn them into cadmium. Actually, could probably get away with just rubbing two of these that are here, sticking them in there. Yeah, let's do that. I'll go get us some sphalerite, then I don't have to waste time making more. Hi, jerk faces. Making more sodium batteries that we're then just gonna get rid of. Sphalerite veins right over there. Should be right below my monitor vein. Is that it down there? That looks like that's it right there. Yeah, that's definitely it. And I come down here without a fucking torch. You make me some torches. We switch from New Horizons to Star Technology something. Uh-huh. Now, didn't you just, like, 2 weeks ago, maybe, tell me that you played Nama Factory or something like that first? It's not really GregTech, but... Are you being inconsistent with your bullshit again? You have to really remember the bullshit you're telling when you're gonna tell bullshit, man.
Yeah, your torches.
No, it's not really GregTech, but to be fair, neither is New Horizons. New Horizons is not GregTech.
Just drop them just below me.
Hell, to be exact, what we're doing... Did you bring them to me?
I dropped them just down there, where you were mining.
Oh. I'm so used to being with the women where I ask for something and I gotta go get it. Not used to somebody that's not scared of fighting and actually can bring
And
me
also,
shit.
your sticky resin sticks too.
Okay. Technically, this isn't GregTech. This is GT5R. It is inspired by GregTech. But it isn't GregTech. It has a lot of similarities. We try to keep it as close to it as we can with the limitations of 120 as we can, with some of our own tweaks as well. But in doing so, that means this isn't technically GregTech. Because, you know, to be GregTech, you kind of have to have Greg. If you don't have Greg, you don't have GregTech. And neither one of those things you're talking about, I'm assuming the second one, because I don't know what the fuck that is. But I'm assuming that it's not, you know, GregTech 1 through 6. And if it's not one of those, it's not GregTech. GT5U isn't even GregTech. Because it's the unofficial version that even when Greg seen me play it was like, what the fuck, man? Why is this shit necessary? He didn't agree with a lot of it. Especially the fucking black sheep thing for making string for making coding for wires. He thought that was fucking ridiculous. It was stupid.
And yeah, Barry, you're right about the Star Technology pack. It's ETCEU modern.
Figured. So anything past 1710 that you're playing is not GregTech, and some of that might not even be. You are playing a GregTech inspired pack, some better than others, and also, who the fuck am I? Trins, walk with me. I'm pretty sure we've got another thing you need to fucking fix. now, when I was down there and I couldn't see, I seen a gray. Not that. I seen a gray ore, a whitish gray ore. I wasn't sure what I was getting because, well, I couldn't see it. You all right behind me? I'm leaving a lot of shit behind me, so make sure you're still alive. We're gonna nope right out of these fucking skellies. Fuck them. Oh, and look what we have waiting for us on the other side. And 3 more of these bastards. We get hit by that damn creeper. Okay, where the fuck's my hole? Bad day when a man loses. Fuck, there's 3 creepers in the mining hole. Look here, you little green penis looking motherfucker. Get the hell away from my mining hole. Fucking hell, there are everything out here tonight.
I got in the mining hole, so.
Okay, I'll be there in just a second. Something I was wearing. Fuck! That didn't happen. Nobody heard it. My shoes broke. Okay. How the fuck did I get down there? Here. Now that I got torches, I can see what I'm doing. What the fuck is this? Aren't we too low for 10? We're at 21, dude. Why the fuck is our 10 this low? In normal Minecraft only went to 40. In 1.7.10.
Or basically the near lowest limit of 10 in this.
Okay.
The weird part is like there's like twice the old areas, so.
Also, this vein should be lower because this vein is like, this is a sulfide vein. This should be near lava. Might want to tweak that just a little bit. But okay. That's what had me thrown off because those 2 veins should never be able to come in contact. Because one should be all the way down by lava level and the other one should be way up by 40 or higher, 40 or in the mountains.
Then I should.
I was trying to get to that enderman over there. Okay, let's go back. Now that I made sure that was what it was, I didn't want to yell at you before I knew it was what I was yelling at you for. But yeah, definitely I dropped that vein lower, and I'd even put tin a little higher. Because that is a little low for fucking tin. And we haven't had any issues finding tin in here, so don't mind the hole. It doesn't exist. I gotta go into my inventory. It's fucking full of shit. Now see, that's what's important, is that you're enjoying it. As long as you're enjoying it, what I say doesn't fucking matter. Yes, it'll annoy me if somebody says they're doing something that they aren't fucking doing, but if it's what you fucking enjoy, it's what you fucking enjoy. And some fat motherfucker on the internet telling you otherwise shouldn't fucking bother you. I never once said don't fucking play them. I just said they weren't fucking GregTech. Which I know, I can't do that because that's gatekeeping. Fuck off. Suck my ass. Make me stand under my bridge.
It's Greg's mom, right? Either would that be gatekeeping? Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I was told that. I was told I couldn't tell people that what they're playing isn't GregTech because that's the same as saying, well, you're not a real GregTech player because you're not playing real GregTech. And it's like, why would anybody do that to somebody? First off, what the fuck does it matter if you're a real GregTech player or you're a fake GregTech player or if you're a thermal expansion player? Who gives a fucking shit? If your feelings get hurt because somebody says that you're not a real what the fuck ever, you're an idiot. And they're an idiot for thinking that it should bother you. I don't give a fuck what people say. I know what I am, I know what I'm doing, and I know why I'm doing it. And if they don't like it, they can suck the fat off of my big ass. And then we can give them a sign that says they're real ass suckers. Maybe that'll make them happy. That's kind of why I haven't been back in Greg's Discord, because people like that infest that place and piss me off. I can be pissed off without dealing with fucking inept, idiotic jackasses trying to tell me that I'm gatekeeping somebody by telling them that the mod they're playing isn't fucking GregTech because Greg had nothing to fucking do with it. Jackass motherfuckers. I really have issues with dealing with stupid people. I don't deal with stupid well. Can you tell? I don't deal with people that have fucking feelings well. I just don't deal well with people. I'm not a people person. But I like helping people, which is weird. I'll help you, just fuck off after I'm done. I'll give you my advice, but you gotta fuck off afterwards.
Definitely should make, because LV cutter and ice smelter sometime.
Yes, you most definitely should. But right now, you need to get a dehydrator and like a million fucking chemical reactors.
Yeah, I'm currently working on the dehydrator.
Like all the fucking chemical reactors. What is it, 5 or 6 we fucking need? Something like that. oh, this native zinc that's in here, we may not need to do it, but try not to use it unless we run it through the thermal, because that is another way of getting gallium. I'm assuming we're going to need a fuck ton of gallium, though, you know, we're going to get a fuck ton out of all this bauxite, but I'd still like to not waste it as much as possible. Now, are we going for... what is that? That's MV, so that doesn't matter anyways. But we need to think about if we're doing that or not. We can thermal centrifuge for right now the bauxite, which will give us a chance of getting gallium out of it before we run it through the autoclave, which will give us another chance of getting gallium out of it. But I think once I don't think we want to run that much of this through that way. I think we want to run it through the vitriol clay so we can get the alumina, the extra alumina out of it. Shit.
Oh, by the way, Bear, about I started watching your other stream this morning.
Which
I think
one?
you mentioned you're talking about the cutting recipe for wafers.
Yeah.
And I looked at the reason it's LV currently is because that's what it was in GT5U.
Oh, is that what it was? It was not HV, it was fucking hell! Damn it! Fucking dog, sit still! Fuck, you hit every button on your way down. I don't think there's a button on my keyboard you didn't hit, you fat fuck. I'm a fucking calculator up, put me in fucking full screen, turn my camera around. Fuck, dog. The bad thing is the motherfucker's gonna jump back up and fuck off in about 5 minutes anyways. Cause he can't lay the fuck still. What the hell's the chunk thing again?
F7.
Fuck. Enough to piss a guy off. You do something with the tinies up there. Holy fuck. There's like 1 million of them. Also, in case you didn't know, we are full of sulfur dioxide, so no more roasting until we start making sulfuric acid. Also, I'm thinking we might want to get a arc furnace made soon. Then we can finally get rid of
Here's
these.
your dehydrator.
Thank you. So we need this for making, well, technically we need 2 of these. Because we need 1 of these for dehydrating the aluminum hydroxide into alumina and distilled water. But then we also need 1 for the monazite to get the helium out. But that one we don't need, that one is MV. So we don't need an LV of that one. So this is what we need right now.
Now to make chemical reactors.
Yep, 5 of those motherfuckers. And I gotta make more fucking tanks. The rest of my day is probably going to be mining and processing fucking iron.
At least I don't have to make any pumps.
Yeah. If you want, figure out how much steel you're gonna need. And I'll see what I can do to start getting some up and going.
You might have enough. You said you need 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
8 times 5 is 40. Is 5 is 45. Yeah, there's enough steel, I think.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait, you might need a little bit more steel. Forgot about the motors.
Alright, we'll have to get power up and then I'll get it done.
Oops, it's actually made a 6 casing.
Well, I was just getting ready to say, there's a pretty good chance we're going to be needing another turbine, so that might not be the worst thing that you did that. Because we're kind of getting to that point where even with what we've got running, we can't keep up. I went ahead and started the 2 small boilers because we can't tear up the boiler anymore because it's going to give us too much fucking steam. But I'm hoping that those 2 won't. As much as I enjoy playing with Create, saying you're playing a pack that has Create is like saying you're playing a pack in 1710 or 164 that has Tinker's Construct or Pam's Harvest Craft. It's in every pack. Hell, it's in this pack. And I don't mind it being in packs. Like, one guy was complaining that he didn't like Create because it's in every pack. And I think the issue isn't that it's in every pack, but because of how easy it is to get started and how powerful some of its shit can be, pack makers make it as the default option when they're setting up progression. Just like every progression pack that has mechanism in it makes mechanism almost last. Because mechanism is OP as fuck, and you don't want people making that shit on day one if you're doing a progression style thing. And unless you tweak some of the things of how it works, well, it can get kind of boring doing the same fucking mod over and over and over. When it's that simple. Now, I can't say that for, GregTech style mods because I've played GT5 and GT6 over and over and over and over. But I play them for a year or more at a time. So once I get all the way done playing it, it's like I'm playing it all over. It's like doing it all over for me, meaning from the beginning, fresh, because I haven't been doing it. I know why I fucking failed that damn thing, you fucking ignorant cunt. I couldn't figure out why the fucking thing failed when I tried to make Efren. It's because I took 2 of the fucking batteries out, put them in the other damn battery box. I need to put them back when I run it, or I don't have the 400 I need. That was about fucking stupid. But if you're just jumping through, progression packs over and over quickly,
it was at
I
this
can
moment
see
that
where you wouldn't want to do it
fucked up.
for the 12th time. Or if you're just watching other people do it, I could understand not wanting to see somebody. That's why I don't play with AE2 most of the time. It's because I literally got tired of seeing every fucking person I watched play fucking anything modded Minecraft, setting up, making patterns for everything, and just staring at that damn terminal every fucking episode for the entire fucking episode. And in Race to Fusion this week, I started setting up AE2 stuff. And I remember now why I don't like doing it. Because it's fucking boring. Just doing the same shit for 20 minutes just to set up fucking recipes so a damn computer can fuck up making them. And I like my way of doing it where you set up machines to do the shit and have it on demand and ready. I don't understand why people want to request the shit. I'd rather just have an entire stack of it sitting there waiting on me. So all I gotta do is grab it. Then I don't have to make, machines go 20 million miles an hour so I can have this shit instantly. Because if it's already done, well, it's already done. There is no fucking waiting. I just don't know in the Race to Fusion pack exactly how I would do that. Well, I kind of do know. I just thought about it. I could use those auto assemblers from fucking... Or assemblers, not auto assemblers. The assemblers from IE and just write a fucking... recipe into each one of them and have the output go to a... Maybe I'll do that instead of just make a whole fucking big ass bank of those damn things. Because half of what I did for the AE shit was just crafting the shit to make the shit in AE. I didn't even really get to the shit that I actually needed. Do you need this sulfur? There was some running. I didn't know if you needed it or not.
There's room in the chemical reactor up here to put it.
Okay, it's in there.
I just got a centrifuge some sticky resin.
So, not that this has a reason to be asked, but what's your feelings on robotic arms? I'm really getting tired of putting fucking tinies together. I want a fucking packager, even if we can't have the damn super buffer. I'll figure out a way to use a regular chest buffer.
It's just a pain, but I guess we're manageable. Just one.
Okay. Yeah, we just need one packager and then a chest buffer. And the chest buffer is just a fucking conveyor and a chest with a circuit, so. And hell, I can get away with not even having the chest buffer at first. Even if I just gotta dump the shit in myself. Better than sitting here dragging shit through this fucking crafting grid for the 400th damn time.
I mean, I guess you gotta think what the Centrifuge box is. Really annoying.
Yeah, that Centrifuge is a fucking mess. I've been trying to get at least the regular dust out that I can figure out a place to put. We just don't have a place to put most of this crap. I even started using my dump chest over here that I made the other day so I wouldn't lose my shit in the mess of everything else. This is now stuff that needs to be processed.
We really need to get the processing.
Yes.
Yours.
Yes. We need to get the regular fucking processing automated, which we need the buffer for, and the packager for. We've got the thermal centrifuge now. We're gonna need fucking filters. Lots of filters. And the biggest thing is we need steady fucking power gen that can handle running all that shit on demand. We need to get all our fucking barrels made for holding all the thing. We need a bigger fucking factory. Unless we're moving downstairs and moving the tank floor down another stair, this thing ain't gonna be big enough. We're gonna have to build a second floor. Like we did in the last one. So we can do ore processing up on the second floor. Or leave this for ore processing down here and move our main work floor upstairs. One or the other. You got any tin for wires? I need 2 tin wires to make this battery haul. Thank you. We could also just like take over this entire end of this island too.
And like expand the factory just out that way.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, was just expand it out that direction and out that direction.
Mm. Means you're gonna need more basalt.
Good thing Armana's it's in a basalt vein, huh? Okay, now these cadmium batteries put out 2 amps. So that means I can not put them in here. I need to put them in here. No, because if I do that, that's going to end up filling them up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be 8 right now. So when I put the other one in here, I'm going to have to take 2 of these out, which is fine because then we can use the other 2 for a arc furnace.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll just have to make one more sodium one for that. We running out of power? Oh, fucking A, we did. I gotta turn off the thermal. We're sucking up too much of our power with the damn thermal. Okay, thermal's off. Once it fills these batteries. Whatever's dying a slow death over here will be fine. You know, that's one problem with the cadmium battery I just thought about. It outputs 2 amps. So I can't have those sodium batteries are actually going to give me more power storage. You know that?
Mm.
Because they hold 50 each. cadmium only holds 75. So if I take out 2 sodium batteries, I lose 25,000 of my total I can hold. Yeah, you need to give shit a minute. It's struggling.
You know, the only reason I gave him batteries to 2 amps was because there's like no reason to even use them for lithium.
There's no reason to use them over lithium, but if you haven't found a way of getting lithium yet, like we haven't got a tungsten vein mined out yet, and we can't do clay to get lithium that way. This is a good way of upping the power, but it stymies us by how many we can put in that battery box. Though technically it doesn't. Our only real limitation right now is the fact that we're trying to run only 8x wires. If we ripped out our 8x wires and upgraded to like 12x or 16x, then it would be fine. We can hold way more power and put out way more power. It's just our current way of doing it that's limiting us.
I also problem with 2 amps is that if you put 16 of them in a 16x battery, that's 32 amps.
Mm-hmm.
You need a higher tier cable that could handle that much.
Yeah. I'd almost say it was a good test, but we should probably take it back to 1 amp. That way they can just be that middle of the road when we're playing the other version, and it's a lot easier to get everything than what it is in here. Cadmium batteries may not really have a place. We didn't use them last time, but here we really kind of need them.
Also, if I just need more steel and I'll be able to make the chemical reactors.
Okay. We can go over another 16 blocks without building over the water this direction. And yeah, we can double the factory going the other direction, so. And we could go out even a little bit further than that if we wanted to basically put the corner of the building on stilts. But I'd say just bringing it out 16 blocks this way and then doubling its size that way, we should be okay. Yeah, we only have 127 salt right now. Dang. We can build it out of tough. We got 3,000 of that shit. Now, see, what do we got running right this minute? Macerator, wire mill, ore washer, centrifuge. That's all we have running right now, and we were losing power. If you kick on that wire mill, we drop power. So I really think we're going to have to get another buffer in. Change around how all this is set up. We're getting to the point where we need to run too much shit, and we just don't have the power for it. It'd be nice when we get the aluminum shit done, because then we can make an MV one and crank that fucking boiler up. But when we do that, we're gonna have to make more coke ovens. Though we'll probably just go with the Pyrolose. We should be able to do that. Copper nickel, good circuits, yeah. Pyrolose won't be difficult to do. Just go with that. And though I still think we should just make more coke ovens. We can get rid of these two blast furnaces once we get the arc furnace done. Reuse these as to make more of these, and then just make setup like we did on the last one where we had like 8 of those motherfuckers running. Upgrade our macerator to MV, or probably can't do HV that quick because of circuits. Or we can upgrade our macerator to MV and use this one outside for those guys. Keep an eye on the power for me. When it gets really close to being full, take the 2 sodium batteries that are in this one here. Take that cadmium out, throw those 2 in, and hit this blast furnace and turn it back on. That way the effort can get done, and then we can start making your steel. I'm gonna go get us some more iron. You know what? As much of that as I'm gonna get, might as well just grab those other 2 barrels. Oh, I can only get one of them. The other one's got sand in it. Yeah, fuck that shit. Sand can go back in the box right now. Oh yeah, I still need to do that. Fuck, I forgot about that. Where's that other chromite vein at? Did I seriously not label it? I either didn't label it or I lost it. So I'm gonna have to go to that one. So I still need to get a little bit of chromite so we can make the last stainless. I guess I'll do that while I'm out of here first, and then I'll go get the iron. Thanks to trends, I have torches now. I can see what I'm doing. Time to dig down to that shit. Last time I didn't have any fucking torches. I was that fucking close. You can't be fucking serious. You can be fucking serious. I was literally that fucking close. Well, just fuck me then, asshole. Fuck. All did you put in a chromite vein? Holy shit. Fucking Grossler. You right in here. Hey, look, it's in the salt too. Somebody was just saying we needed some of that. Well, who's gonna fucking get it? Cause we gonna need a fuck ton of this shit. We gonna need a fuck ton of stainless. I don't even remember at this point. What in the fuck good is Grassler anyways? It gives yellow garnet, which is fucking useless. It gives yellow garnet, fucking useless. It gives yellow garnet, which is fucking useless. It gives calcium, which is even more fucking useless. And when you electrolyze it, it gives you alumina, calcium, silicon dioxide, and oxygen. So it's a more shit version of bauxite, is what you're telling me. No wonder I never fucking process this shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do with calcium? Am I making a skeleton?
Yeah.
I know. We can make a calcium supplement to sell to the villagers. Tell them it'll make them big and strong and, you know, help them fight off zombies. I seriously have no idea what the fuck he would ever do with calcium. At least
the wandering creators so that they can be strong enough to fight and actually be useful for something.
The only thing I can think of in here that calcium would be useful for would be replication, and well, I'm pretty sure we have enough other shit for that. Oh, speaking of, are we adding the multi-block matter fab that Greg did in GT6?
Yeah, eventually.
I think that would be a fun addition. Which, by the way, I now remember just why I play fucking GregTech. Because I enjoy making fucking power. I enjoy making things that make fucking power. I enjoy setting up that kind of shit. Playing that fucking Race to Fusion pack, I've got all the fucking power and nothing to fucking use it on. It's like, what the fuck am I gonna do with all this? There's so many.
Our keep is ridiculous. guess what, Bear?
What's up?
It stopped raining.
Yeah, now I'm fucking ass deep in a hole. Only time it ever fucking stops raining is when I'm ass deep in a fucking hole. Alright,
By the way, we got the effort processed.
Okay. I'll take all that fucking wrought iron you need and start making fucking steel, though I still have one Ephraim pick, so. But how much red steel we got right now? Because I'm on my last red steel pick. I'm gonna have to make some red steel soon.
There's 16 in the table.
Okay. You take 9 of it and make me 3 picks.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully they will be the last 3 fucking pickaxes that I have to fucking make. I want a fucking drill. I miss my drills. Speaking of, with us not being able to enchant shit now, how's that gonna work with your electric enchantment thing you added in 118? Are we just not having that anymore? Or are you gonna find a material to stick
I'm not
that
sure
on?
yet. I think I do want to allow that. I just have to. I haven't worked on the gym and stuff.
Okay. Oh, you were talking about wanting to look at IE stuff. Finery. Yeah, I can't see that in here because it doesn't show me.
What I did was look at this. I just clicked any recipe, then I clicked all recipes, and then looked to the.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing at the moment. What I was wanting to biodiesel. Yeah, I need this. Okay, so petroleum gas and benzol with a redstone catalyst will make creosote oil. No reason we have to worry about that. That actually, for us, would be lossy as fuck. Because I'm pretty sure benzol and petroleum gas will burn for way more than fucking creosote would. So you'd be losing power doing this. Acetohydrate, I don't even know what this shit is. And creosote makes phenolic resin. That's one we might want to look at because I believe we have a type of phenolic resin. But this was the thing I was wondering about is this Duraplast shit. It is in the forged plates plastic. So is your plastic? Yeah, it is. So you can use that Duraplast sheet to make your plastic pipes. So therefore we can also use it for plastic in the assembler and the circuit assembler. So we need to look at exactly what in the fuck all you have to do to make this phenolic resin shit, which is creosote oil and that's crap I cannot fucking pronounce, which is petroleum gas with a copper nickel plate as the catalyst, or ethanol with a silver plate as its catalyst. So it's literally just creosote and ethanol is all that shit is. So that's one thing you might want to tweak a bit or limit or get away with. I actually want to look this shit up because I'm assuming this is a real thing. I just can't fucking pronounce it. I keep wanting to call it acetone. Okay, so it is a IUPAC systematic name. Ethanol is an organic chemical compound with this formula. It is a colorless liquid or gas. Boiling near room temperature is one of the most important aldehydes occurring wildly in nature and being produced on a large scale in industry. Well, let's see what it says here. It occurs naturally in coffee, bread, and ripe fruit, and is produced by plants. It is also produced by the partial oxidation of ethanol by the liver enzyme alcohol dehydrogenases and is a contributing cause of hangover after alcohol consumption. Well, fuck that shit, because fuck hangovers. Hangovers suck.
I have a solution for that.
Don't drink.
Or just don't get drunk.
I have a solution for it too that most people disagree with. You just drink the hair of the dog that bit you the night before. I used to always make sure when I went to bed after a good night of drinking, there was a beer sitting on the floor beside wherever the hell I slept. So when I woke up, I could reach down, grab the beer, and chug that motherfucker. Keep me from having a hangover. It did not help with the fact that, drinking warm beer first thing in the morning before you get out of bed may not be the best idea. for many reasons. Mostly my fucking acid reflux and fact that I couldn't drink from my 21st birthday or my entire 21st year because I had fucking ulcerated my esophagus so bad when I was 19 that I had to quit drinking, or doctor said I was going to fucking bleed to death. Let's see. In 2013, global production was about 438,000 tons. Before 1962. Ethanol and acetylene were the major sources of this shit. Since then, ethylene is the dominant feedstock. The main method of production is the oxidation of ethane by the Wacker process, which involves oxidation of ethane using a homogeneous palladium copper catalyst system. So the fact that they're using creosote is, I think I'm getting my ass kicked. While I'm sitting here reading Wikipedia. No? What the hell was that noise then? Sounded like I was getting my ass kicked, but no. Back to Wikipedia. So here it says 2CH2 equals 2CH2 plus O2 for 2CH3 CH. Is that? Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. The formula didn't make sense to me at first. Here, I'll show you the page I'm looking at. So this is similar to what we're doing. Okay, I have to be getting my ass kicked now. Oh, there's one of those fucking electric fucks somewhere. How the hell is he hitting me down here? He's not anywhere around me. Those lightning fucks can't hit you through the ground, can they?
I think he was in the little cave there.
Oh, he's right there. You fucking cocksucking son of a motherless ass-eating goat. Get wrecked, you cunt. Fuck, I hate those things. Yeah, it's dark as fuck down here. Shh. Be very, very quiet. Ah, fuck, he screwed off. Gonna whack that damn skeleton right in the head. Oh, he knows I'm here now. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's the recipe we use for making plastic. We just need to tweak it to not be, you know, stupid and use fucking creosote. Mm-hmm. Because I'm pretty sure that is just this recipe. Well, that's the one, this one. Ethylene and oxygen. That recipe right there for making plastic. So they should be the same thing. It's just they're using ethanol and they're using ethanol to get this acetaldehyde shit, and then you, for some reason, using that with creosote to make plastic, which is not at all what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be ethanol and oxygen. If I'm remembering what the fuck I just read. No idea if I remember what the fuck I just read. What the fuck did I just read? Okay. Ethanol and acetylene were the major sources of whatever the hell that shit is. The main method of producing is the oxidation of ethane. Yeah, so we're doing it all in one step, basically, for making plastic. And they're doing it a little different, because this is just making the acid, whatever the fuck, acetaldehyde. Anyways, in chat is the Wikipedia article I'm looking at. So I don't know if this shit can be used to make plastic. Because this is just talking about how you make it, not, you know, what the fuck it's used for. Uses. Traditionally, it was mainly used as a precursor to acetic acid. This application has declined because acetic acid is produced more effectively from methanol. It's an important precursor to pyridine. Some other two shits, I don't know what the fuck they are. Urea and this shit combine to give a useful resin. Dude, urea! I could piss in a bucket and make resin. I told you the other day I wanted the cows to piss so we could get whatever the fuck it was.
Ammonia.
Yeah. Acidic reacts with that to give this shit a precursor to vinyl acetate, which is used to produce polyvinyl acetate. Okay, you'll have to look through this shit and see if any of that has any fucking use, or if you just want to change their refinery recipe to make plastic, or, you know, just get rid of the fucking shit and allow our plastic to be used for their their shells and shit. Because that's what that Duraplast.
Should already be usable in there. I think if they use the tags properly.
Let's see. Polyvinyl chloride. Ah. Okay. No, damn it. I want the actual Duraplast first. Thank you. Okay, so see what they use it for is this right here. And I don't think they use the tags. I think it literally uses the item, because you see there's... Oh, you could make an assembler recipe, though, for this shit that uses our plastic. So you wouldn't have to use a super workbench.
Both.
This? Oh, it does say accepts tags. Yeah. I expect it to flip between the two. So you'd have to try this in creative and see if you could put a plastic sheet in there and see if that would make the advanced electronic component and the circuit backplane. Which you could also probably let that use one of our circuit boards. But there's also the actual cable that uses those too. But that was the one thing I could think of when you said we needed to look at their recipes. That was the main one I could think of that we might need to look at. Because I knew they had their own plastic. But what I wanted to look at is this. Oh, that doesn't even use fucking plastic. It uses paper, red dye, and copper. Oh, but you can use this. But see, that uses phenolic. That uses the resin to make the empty shells that you then can use to make their buckshot cartridges, flare cartridges, Wolfpack cartridges for their revolver. That's what I was worried about, but that's phenolic resin, not the Duraplast shit. Oh no, the phenolic resin is what makes the Duraplast sheet. It's just phenolic resin turns into Duraplast sheet when you pour it in a mold. So yeah, it's the same shit. So you'd have to figure out a way to, or figure out something for this to be able to make those shells.
Let me just make it able to use molten plastic.
Yeah, that would work. And then you could get rid of their phenolic resin shit altogether and all that other crap. Now, this isn't looking at their recipes. This is just thinking of compat shit. But, just thinking you could add recipes to, like, the assembler for the engineering blocks. And the engineering components. That way you don't have to use this stupid workbench and this stupid blueprint that you have to change out constantly. You could just automate it with, which technically with IE you can automate it too, because they have a engineer's workbench that can be automated. But if I was actually doing it and cared, I'd want to be able to make these in an assembler instead of having to do this fucking recipe constantly. I think it would also be interesting if you could tweak the excavator vanes. The only issue with that is, well, they're not infinite veins. They do run out. But, like, I swear in 1710, they actually had magnetite. And they now have a Chaco vein, but it just gives iron and copper. And sulfur. And it'd be nice if a Chaco vein actually gave, you know, Chaco. But also like a magnetite vein that actually gave magnetite. You wouldn't want to put any of the like iridium and tungsten and shit like that. You wouldn't want to put in there, but for just a way of getting like copper and iron, I don't see where the excavator would be out of bounds if you want to go through the ass ton of fucking steel that it takes to do it. And then be able to, it takes 4,000, if I'm remembering correctly, 4,000 RF a tick to run that excavator, and depending on, you know, that's like one of those big diesel engines that has to be fully working, which that's another thing you do need to check on. We found an issue with the petroleum mod. Junior found it. If you put anything from the petroleum mod that he's tried into the IE diesel generator, it runs infinitely. And supposedly it's some known bug with adding recipes to the diesel generator, which just sounds, you know, A, stupid, and B, par for the course for fucking Sunshine's ass to fuck off the 121 before fixing it. You'd think that would be a major fucking bug you'd want to fix.
Honestly, I've been thinking this. Maybe sometime I should make a patch mod for IE. Because he's not updating the mod anymore. He's moved on.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can figure out a way to fucking fix that, I would be fucking ecstatic, because we're going around in fucking circles on Race to Fusion trying to figure out how to burn all the shit we're making from immersive petroleum, because we can't put it in a fucking generator that it's intended for you to fucking use. It's fucking stupid. So yeah, if you could figure out how to fix that, that would help this and us all in one. I'm all for that. I don't want to deter you from doing it, but if you did it, Junior might kiss you. He fucking had plans on building like 10 of those big fucking diesel engines and feeding them all that fucking diesel shit that he's getting from all the big fucking machines he built. And now he's having to go with like railcraft boilers to burn the fucking gasoline and diesel rather than putting it into a big fucking... And that's the thing, is fucking I like IE because Atomic, whatever the fuck his name is, the other guy that works with Sunshine that actually does the modeling and shit, he's really fucking good at it. That's the big thing about fucking IE, is their multi-blocks are gorgeous. I love the look of that diesel. generator. I think the way you build it's a little fucking weird that, there's no fucking pistons and all that shit. It's just an engineering block, but, fine. We just have fucking casings for the whole fucking thing. But ours just looks like a fucking square, so fuck you. That damn thing looks like it should have fucking pistons and shit in it. And if you fix that, fix the fucking crusher too. Fucking crusher being broke fucking drives me up the damn wall.
What's wrong with it?
You drop shit in it and it falls into the fucking hoppers that it's made out of. It doesn't actually get ate by the fucking thing. You literally have to automate the stuff into it. Every version of IE I've played, from 1.7.10 to 1.19, it has worked perfectly. You just drop shit in, and the way it's supposed to be is when it drops in, it reads the items and it writes it to a list, and then it processes that list. So you could literally dump 1,000,000 fucking cobblestone in it, and it just eats it instantly. That way it's not lagging out the world. And then it writes it to the fucking list that this is what needs to be processed, and it outputs it as it can, process it. Well, in 120, for some reason, if you throw it in there and it goes in just the wrong angle, it misses getting picked up, and it goes into fucking hoppers that shouldn't even be a thing because you build them out of the fucking hopper. When you transform that into the multi-block, shouldn't the hoppers stop existing as a thing? Shouldn't they then be part of that multi-block model, or am I not understanding how multi-block work?
I'm not sure.
Because it is the weirdest fucking thing. Because I had that happen to me when we were doing Industrial Village. And I was like, where in the fuck? I think it was like a diamond I threw in to turn into diamond dust or something. And it was just gone. And I was like, where in the fuck did it go? And so I started breaking down the fucking crusher, because I was like, if this motherfucker isn't going to work, and it's just going to eat my shit, I'm not fucking using it. I'll just make the Railcraft crusher and use it. And when I broke the motherfucker apart and broke one of the hoppers, the fucking diamond fell out of it. I was like, what the fuck? So then I rebuilt it and I tried it again. And I broke one of the things and I looked in the fucking hopper, and right there was what I fucking threw in. It's like, how in the fuck do you fuck that up? And I went to the fucking, because I'm not going to go to fucking Sunshine, because, I tried that once. He's a piece of shit. I ain't dealing with him. And since it's in a mod pack and it's considered part of their progression, I went to the mod pack Discord and I told them about it, and they're like, well, that's just because you're using it wrong. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, you just need to automate stuff into it. It'll never do that. I was like, okay, but you shouldn't have to. It tells you in the book that you can throw shit into it and it'll process that. If it tells you in the mod's book that that's how it's supposed to work, that's how it should fucking work. They're like, well, then you go and fucking tell the mod author that his shit's broke. It's like, no, it's your pack. It's your job to tell the mod author that this shit is fucking broke. Not mine. If it was my pack, sure. Hey, my fucking pack. I'm like, well, you're just using it wrong. You need to just automate it. Just put another hopper on top of the thing and it'll all be fine. It's like, that's just retarded. Which is as retarded as having to put a hopper on top of the fucking hopper that's used on top of the fucking blast furnace. That just feels fucking wrong. But that one I care way less about. Especially for this project. Because you shouldn't be using that big cheap-ass motherfucker, because that thing is cheap. It's cheap for power. It's way too fast for the amount of power it uses. In comparison to, you know, IC2 or, you know, GregTech. Or literally any of the other ones, too. Even the fucking crusher from, Mechanism is fucking slow as dog shit unless you put energy upgrades in it and speed upgrades in it. And then it's, you know, way more expensive on power because of how much you put fucking speed upgrades and shit in them to get that amount of speed. This thing just chugs out fucking shit like it's no tomorrow, and you can run it on a simple fucking wind turbine. It's literally an LV multi-block.
By the way, I got your chemical reactors done.
Okay. Oh, I'm not trying to set that shit up tonight. We're gonna do that next week. Or tomorrow if Core Keepers falls through. But probably Wednesday. We'll start. I gotta get all the fucking tanks that we need done. I still don't have all our tanks. Which is why I'm here mining fucking iron, because we need fuck tons of things. I've got one down there for hydrogen. I got one down there for something else. I'm thinking it's probably going to be chlorine. But we need one for sulfuric acid, which we need to make out of stainless. We can't make that out of fucking Invar. Or we just don't tank sulfuric acid for right now, which is kind of a shit idea. We could and probably should. I need to look into the numbers. Make one for the, hey, you got your ass kicked by a black dude. Careful, they're shy. They get upset when you look at them.
In their base.
Well, we should probably make one for the hydrogen fluoride. We don't need one for the stuff to make aluminum. We don't need those two. The aluminum fluoride and the cryolite. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need right offhand. We could save the fucking distilled water, but I don't think we're gonna do that this time. I think we'll just go ahead and let that shit go in a trash can, which means we need to make a fucking trash can. We'll just get rid of the water this time around. But then there's a bunch of other ones we're going to need after we get the aluminum done. But I guess for doing the aluminum, the only thing we're really missing right now is the stainless one for sulfuric acid. But we can change that around once we can steadily make stainless. So I guess we kind of have what we need. Unless we want to do one for the hydrofluoric. But I think that'll be okay without it for now. Because again, that should be stainless too. Because or I think it has to be stainless. I think that's an acid. Or at least it should have the acid tag.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we're also going to have to get stainless made for the piping. Seriously, where did my cape go? There's my fucking cape. I'm blind. Gotcha.
Oh, by the way, Bear, I have your kicks heads.
Cool. What time is it getting anyways? It's only 8. Okay, we're good for a little while. Well, you want to start making that fucking robotic arm, get that packager made. We can get that set up tonight if you can get it made.
Mm-hmm.
Spend the rest of the night fucking processing up iron. Oh, fuck. Guess you're going that way. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. So now I got all fucking turned around. And once we get the plastic, or once we get the aluminum processing done, so we can start making fucking aluminum, even if it's a little bit of it at a time, we need to start looking at making plastic, so we can start making more circuit components and shit. And I believe we have to have plastic for HV. I think it's only aluminum, it's only MV and LV that can have wrought iron. Don't we need plastic for the HV? If I remember correctly. So we're gonna have to start making ethanol to mix with sulfuric acid. which I wouldn't be completely against. Like I said the other day, I want to try making one of those forestry tree farms and see about how well we can set up one of those, see if it'll take your fertilizer. We may have to look at the fucking code for it and see if we can make it take it, because I'm assuming they didn't allow it to take anything fertilizer. Be nice if they did, but don't know that they did. And then we could use that to make ethanol, make us a diesel generator to give us a bit of extra boost on power as well. Damn, you got 4 ether made. You've been busy, fucker.
Also, here's your pickaxe heads.
Thank you. I'm about halfway through this Ephraim pickaxe head, so I'm gonna need that stuff you made to make me another one of them too. You also need to look at what the fuck we're doing with this tough dust. Are we using it as ash? I'm tired of looking at that shit. That's so fucking much of it.
I'm talking about the dark ash.
It's volcanic ash, so I don't know what you would actually classify it as, but I'm assuming it would be...
Oh, top, that's what you're talking about, okay.
Yeah. Well, silver lagging? Can't open anything. Yeah, I can't type either. Silver's having a hiccup. Where's my internet having a hiccup? Can you hear me? No. And just server. So I didn't drop a frame. Yeah, probably shouldn't run that. Still gotten crushed. We should probably save that for when we have mercury. Alright, let me take a look at this shit. So, crushing the bauxite, washing it in an ore washer, then we're going to, if we thermal centrifuge that, we'll get fucking rutile out of it. But we don't have the fucking power to do that right now. So if we just forge hammer it, that'll give us rutile too. Okay, fuck off. So then, autoclave is the first thing we need to set up with water. And then that goes into the bath, which we're going to have to get some sodium hydroxide. So we have not done that yet. That can be done a bunch of times around, so we don't have to do that more than a couple sets. So we need hydrogen and chlorine. So we need salt water. So you're going to have to make us a mixer. So we can make salt water. That's one thing I forgot about. So that'll give us the sodium hydroxide. And we also need that for making our cryolite as well.
I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, let's use this item. Just overflow into the trash can or something. Hmm. If that's possible. Or, actually, I've got IC2 in here, so the recipe's not going to exist. Yeah, mastering health, right? Yeah, mastering stone gives 9 stone dust. Okay, got your package, you're done.
Own fucking food. Thank you. Make us, well, hopefully you didn't need that. If you did, make me a barrel. I thought Junior was supposed to be out making food deliveries. Just sent me a damn message. And he had a fucking hoe in the truck. You better drop that bitch on the corner. Get your ass back to work. I couldn't. I had to take it all the way to Tune. Who the hell orders a fucking garden hoe for delivery?
Oh, garden hoe. Remember that thing? Like,
Yes, a garden hoe. You did not become a pimp in his off time. He's not dropping hose off in Tune. If he is, the motherfucker better be bringing home a lot more money than he is now. He's making decent enough money now, but shit. Not enough for being a hoe, or being a pimp.
with your phone bad, that's the first thing I thought of.
Alright. Time to make the stainless. Alright, I did my part. Only took me a week. My bath is fucking done. 2 more pickaxes, please.
You know what to do with this?
Pickaxes. Efren, what the fuck else can I do with it?
Here you go.
And you. Alright, so other than the chest buffer for this thing, I think we're done, right? We got everything we need for setting up aluminum processing. We can do that next week. We're gonna have to make some pipes and shit, but we'll make those as we need them. I'll have to process a little bit more chromite, but I got that in here macerating and washing now. We obviously need to get a yeah, that thing. Mass storage for downstairs, but we can deal with that next week as well. So let's get the fuck out of here for the night. What do you say? Alright. Oh, with that, y'all have a good night. And tomorrow is Sunday. Saturday. Saturday? Saturday. Okay. So tomorrow should be board gaming with Camera in the morning. If she shows up, she didn't show up this morning. She says she's showing up in the morning, so board gaming in the morning with her. And then it should be Core Keepers at night at our normal stream time now. Until now. This time slot. And if not, I'll drag Trins on and we'll do aluminum processing tomorrow. If he's not busy with something. So, take it easy. I'm back for more testing on Wednesday. If not before.